Shout out to Gems from Kwame Brown. Gems from Kwame Brown.
Shout out to James from Kwame
Gems
Brown.
from Kwame Brown.
To James from Kwame Brown.
Gems from Kwame Brown.
Hey, what's up? It's Jims, and I have another video here from Kwame Brown, and he's talking about LeBron James, and a lot of media pundits now are starting to talk about LeBron in a way they hadn't before, and suggesting that maybe his time is up in LA as a Laker. So I'm going to play that clip for you from Stephen A talking about LeBron James. And I'm going to play that based on fair use guidelines, and I'll follow up with my commentary.
Even Jason Williams. I mean, Jason Williams has been on fire. Jason Williams comes out, put himself on the line, stand up for Kyrie. Then he turns around and says LeBron is not even in the top 10. Let that sink in, people. Jason Williams, former Duke basketball player, says he doesn't think LeBron is in the top 10 right now. He can find 10 guys at better than him right now at leading a team night in, night out for a year. And I might be paraphrasing. I don't want to say that's a direct quote, but it went something like that. He said he can find 10 guys that right now, not taking away from his legacy. We all know LeBron is great, but 10 guys right now in the league. Uh, Giannis, he put Giannis at number one, and then Luca or Giannis, Curry, and then maybe Luca. And those are some big names. Those are some names of some guys that's carrying their team night in, night out. Uh, can LeBron still do that? I don't think so. And the record is reflecting that he actually takes away from the team, in my opinion, if he's shooting that much, because guys don't have a rhythm. I've been saying this and shouting this from the high heavens, but I think when you fall in love with the history and the legendary mystique of a person, you can see no wrong. A lot of these superstar players share that the heroes welcome and heroes exit, but LeBron is not the LeBron of the old. He can't defend. I think he did himself and the team a disservice by coming in out of shape. Being that he's already had muscular and tissue issues, you got to be A1 top tier shape to be able, especially at his age. You're supposed to dedicate yourself to your body like he was doing earlier. But LA is a difficult place to play. Um, I'm not throwing out any judgment, but anybody who's been to LA, you can get caught up in those lights. Um, you can be at those parties. I'm not saying LeBron is at those parties. Maybe I am, but uh, a lot of people are will go out to LA and start to be a part of that socialite lifestyle. It's something to do there all the time. And I've had teammates and I've known players that basketball became second nature to them or secondary to them. And, partying and hanging out was first. And so LeBron has been hurt now more out in LA than he has his whole entire career. So that's something to be said and remembered. I think his coddling session is over. I don't think it, and then people might say, "What do you mean by coddling LeBron? He's the greatest ever." He's a great basketball player. I'm not taking anything away from him, but um, no other player has been able to come in, switch teams, get with certain players and whoever they want to play with. That's never happened before. So you don't know what this guy's legacy would have been like. He's still a great player, but I think you have to move on from this ideal of him shooting the ball every single time. I mean, you know it's bad when Stephen A now is saying something. Let me go to what Stephen A said. Hold on one second. Let me go to what Stephen A said. Fair use, fair use.
I mean, it's just embarrassing. So, with all of that being said, I'm saying this to you. Watch these dudes walk into the locker room. I mean, Anthony Davis walked in like he didn't even want to be there. I'm not talking about his play on the court because I know he's been playing well. You look.
Damn. So Stephen A said he saw Anthony Davis and he looked like he didn't even want to be there. Now, we know Stephen A lie about a lot of stuff. We don't know if this is true. But Anthony Davis is a great player, but going out and playing in LA comes with a lot of pressure. And so this could be true. Let's keep going. I can't believe I might be agreeing with Stephen A. But why was you at them colleges, boy? We still ain't gonna forget that. Hey, Stephen A. Why was you at them colleges, boy? Oh, we'll ask you again the rest of the year.
At the Los Angeles Lakers, they look like losers. I'm not talking about their record. I'm not even.
Woo! Strong words. Stephen A. said they look like losers. Now that's strong coming from a guy who looked like Homer Simpson. Man, that's messed up. The Lakers must be doing bad. If Stephen A. can say y'all look like losers, and he can't even play, but let's let him elaborate because he's not talking about your looks. He's talking about something else. Hold on. Let's let Stephen A. elaborate. Hold on. What do you mean by that, Stephen A.?
On the court, because I know you've been playing well. You look at the Los Angeles Lakers, they look like losers. I'm not talking about their record. I'm not even talking about their abilities. I'm talking about their confidence. I'm talking no swag in LA. This is the franchise that had Magic Johnson. It's the franchise that had Worthy and Byron Scott and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Shaq and Kobe and then Kobe and Gasol and these brothers. Hell, they had Metta World Peace.
And they had Kwame Brown.
You look at them right now, no swag, no personality, no confidence, nothing. They look like a bunch of dudes that are collecting checks.
Woo! Strong words from Stephen A. Stephen A. said they look like a bunch of dudes that's collecting checks. And unfortunately for LeBron, I don't think this is going to stop. I think people are really upset about the things that he says. I think they're upset about his one-sided commentary. I think they're upset about these fake revolutionary poses that he put up. He wants to look like he's down with the blackity black and black lives, and he says all these things. And then when it comes to either being quiet or taking a stand, he usually holds his tongue when it comes to real important black issues, or he jumps on the other side. So I think people are starting to see that, and it is what it is. But his plus minus is horrible. Shout out to Carcino. I saw that on Carcino for Life's page. I definitely think these sports shows are watching Carcino. They definitely watching Ticket TV, because when these two brothers say something, they definitely took down my sports channel because of that. But when Carcino says something, next thing you know, the next morning it's on TV saying, "Oh, LeBron James plus minus this game was -17." Like he has the lowest plus minus out of everybody on the team. So, for them to now just saying that because of Carcino said it, that just shows you YouTube is very important. That's why they keep holding guys in certain levels, and then they say what you guys are saying on national TV. But be encouraged, stay the course. LeBron, LaChina, I heard a bunch of different names about you. I think people are going to attack you even more. I think you need to stay in LA and right the ship. You created this team. I don't know what's up with the shooting, but Kobe Bryant, I played with Kobe Bryant, legendary Kobe Bryant, God rest his soul. He didn't have these type of shooting woes. MJ was 39-40 when I played with him, and he didn't have any shooting woes. He didn't have the lift. He didn't have the explosion, but he still knew how to put it in the basket. And so whatever you're doing, you need to get yourself in order. I still think LeBron is a great player, but maybe his turn. I don't know. Maybe his time is up in California.
Well, there you have it. Do you think LeBron will stay as a Laker, or is he going somewhere else, or do you think he'll actually retire? I don't think he's going to retire. I think he's waiting on Bronny to come so they can create history as the first father-son duo. But I don't really know if he's going to leave the Lakers or not. The Lakers obviously aren't doing well, and this is the first time he's jumped on a team, and then it didn't pan out. So I'd like to see something different happen with the Lakers. Thanks for watching. Please make sure you hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Thank you. And until next time, peace.